And good morning. Welcome to Lifestyle Live. It is 8/2/22. We're in the Lifestyle Live kitchen with Gallery Pastry, specifically Gallery on 16th. I've got Allison. I've got Youssef. Youssef, what are we going to be making in our first segment?
The first segment we are making our number one selling is macaron. Today we decided to make our house ganache. It's a mix between chocolate and cream. Easy recipe. And we make it as spread, and also we make it as candy bar tart with hazelnut and caramel.
Got that, America? We're having chocolate for breakfast.
Today is chocolate day.
I am okay with that.
Bring it on.
Macaron.
I'm all right.
Macaron. Can you say it like that?
Macaron. Macaronism. Hey, in our Friday Face segment today, Randall and I are going to be sitting down with brother Nuri Muhammad. He's a minister of Muhammad Mosque number 74 right here in Indy. That's coming up straight ahead.
Very cool. I understand he has quite the following, too.
Oh, that's what I hear.
Love that. Hey, also, a Grammy-nominated singer and performer, Michael Feinstein, performed last week at Feinstein's in Hotel Carmichael. And then, hey, he also sat down, this is really cool, with George for a talk about the American Songbook and the American Songbook Foundation.
All right.
Very cool.
Yeah. And the indie dog whisperer Nathan Lowe is in the house talking about the importance of getting out and exercising with your dog. And joining him will be our own fit queen, Drew Blair.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to get Drew in the show, boy.
You know, we know people.
Big time.
We know people. We know people who know
Big
people.
time today. Big time.
People who know people who know people. You exercise quite a bit with your dog, Spots, right?
In fact, I brought some video for Nathan to use or not use at his discretion of my Spotopotamus running beside my bicycle in his harness attached to the walkie dog.
Nice.
He literally tows me. I mean, he's like a.
So you don't have to pedal at all.
I'm not even kidding. I really don't. He is just. It's a good workout
He's
for
a
him.
strong
him, but
minded
not
dog.
you.
It's a nice ride for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so yesterday we talked about the storms,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
my tree, part
Yes.
of it again,
The tree saga.
split. So I posted this picture on Facebook, and so many of you guys were like, yeah, it's got to go, because
Yeah.
we were thinking, I think we're just going to have to tear it down. So we did this last night with the help of our lovely neighbors and Mr.
There's my
Ledger.
favorite tree surgeon.
Look at the focus. Look at the form.
Ledger the tree surgeon.
That's right. So he is up for hire if you guys need any work. But look at this. This is all the debris now.
So you did it yourself.
Yeah, so saved about $650 there, Randy.
Probably.
We
Nice.
still got to get the tree trunk removed.
Yeah,
but-
what do you do with all the branches there?
Well, the city's going to take quite a bit of them, and then a lot of the we're going to have a little bonfire in the back.
Bonfire.
a
Yeah.
little
lot of
bonfire.
firewood.
It could be a massive bonfire.
That stuff on fire. That's
Oh,
what we
and
want
then
to do.
there's a baseball
Shout out to
field.
Victory Field.
There's Victor.
But yeah, so all of this is getting cleared up. We're going to use some of that for firewood, and then we got to get the stump out of there. But my next question is, what should I now plant? I have a lot of people saying a maple, a magnolia, something native. So I'm trying to figure out what would grow fast, but what would also be
And look
a
good.
healthy, good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty.
I
Wanna
put
look
back in
pretty.
there another Bradford pear.
No, they're sticky trees. They're sticky trees. We don't do sticky trees.
Definitely no bamboo.
No bamboo.
Bamboo will take over your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got such an education about these Bradford pear trees that I did not realize how invasive they were and
That's crazy.
bad. So anyway, thank you guys all for chiming in.
They're a pretty tree, but they're, as George said, a fragile tree.
And they do
Yes.
stink a little bit.
And they stink.
Yeah, they stink.
I never knew
they
trees could stink.
Like a certain time of the year, they smell.
They smell
Brand.
bad.
Don't look at me saying
Okay, shall we do today's question of the day?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Brought to you by Kitchen Saver Custom Cabinet Renewal. You guys were asking, how do you feel about having breakfast for dinner?
If your answer is not fantastic, I don't agree with you. Debbie says, we love breakfast for dinner, biscuits and gravy or pancakes and bacon. Actually, prefer
Oh,
it there.
Debbie, I need to come to your house.
Kelly's on the same
Oh,
page.
let me read Kelly. I know her.
know Kelly.
I know her. Yeah, hey, Kelly. Yes, breakfast for dinner is the best. French toast, eggs, bacon, hash browns.
Bring it on.
Okay,
That sounds
Kelly.
good.
All right.
That
Oh, and
sounds
Tammy
good.
says, love it. Was my go-to when we needed dinner quick. B's and G's.
Okay, so growing up, my mom a lot of times would make us pancakes, eggs, bacon. And I always thought, I'm like, oh, it's such a special night now. I'm like, oh, she was tired. She didn't have. She's just like, throw this. Yep, this is easy. We have nothing else. This is good. And we loved it. It was the best memory. It was great.
I'm with you.
My family loves when I do omelets.
Oh.
Because they know that's pretty much all I can do. So,
but if you do it well,
that's.
Oh yeah, I do it well. I learned how to do something just really good. I just didn't learn how to do a whole bunch else.
That's more than what I can do. It really is.
It's kind of fun though, right? Breakfast for dinner sometimes, and the kids love it too.
Yeah, our folks never took us to dinner as kids. I mean, like we went less than a dozen times in my childhood. But when we went, sometimes it was Pancake House.
Oh, nice.
And what are you talking about? A treat? Pancakes for dinner.
Y'all hungry? Y'all hungry yet?
Yeah. Speaking of treats, who's coming with me to the kitchen?
I am. You stay with me. No, you stay here.
Randall, pull him back. Pull him back. Well, hi guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we have all kinds of pastries. We have gallery pastry in the house.
Allison and Yusef, and we've got a chocolate theme going this morning.
Yes,
so we chose to play with chocolate today. We even bring our cabas or chocolate bean with us.
Oh wow!
Sometimes we make it like homemade and.
Okay. That looks like a giant raisin.
Well, and I didn't know that's what it was. I had to ask Yusef. I said, "What is that?"
So this is like the actual beans. This is what we use for the cacao powder, but the inside it has like beans what we use for cacao butter.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive part of the cacao, and you make the chocolate more expensive and more sharp.
Okay.
So for this recipe, we have to use the couverture, not any chocolate, called the couverture, and this chocolate has more than 60% of cacao butter.
Okay, let's do it. Should we get started?